These past couple weeks, I have been observing the leadership of my abusa, or in English, my pastor. In Malawi, I've lived with him and his family. I saw close up the amount of work that goes into running the church. Matt took over the church about 2 years ago and spent the whole first year building relationships with the flock and the elder board. He didn't want to change the church very much when he first started because he didn't want to become a dictator. He didn't want to demand what people should do when he didn't even know them in the first place. His greatest trait and his success as a leader is due mostly to his dedication to raise the church and the people within the church according to the Father's will that our spiritual leadership book talked about. After reading through a couple chapters of business leadership, Matt checked almost every box, including finding and following the advice of good mentors. Before moving his family to Malawi and stepping into a head pastor position, he sat underneath the elders of his Sydney church and learned from them and asked questions, and even continues to go back to them to ask them insight and advice. His main goal currently is to unite the church leaders to all work towards the same goal. It took him time, but he had to humble himself to understand that the church is not going to look exactly like his old church did. It's different people, it's a different culture, it's a different environment. So he really had to learn that from his elder board, not every church is going to look the same. You can still follow the things that the Lord wills for the church, but it's not going to look the exact same that you think it should. You have to work together. You have to work as a unit to get to that goal and what it should be. A leader is not meant to follow his own ideas, but work together to form a goal and lead them as a unit to reach that goal. And Matt is still trying to do just that. Business leadership gave an example of the president of USC. And I want to finish with this observation of my pastor by quoting what he said. He knew that the important things to be done could be deferred until the faculty, staff, and students were more comfortable with him and their relationships were more stable. Matt did just that and is doing just that. He's continuing to get to know the church so that he can lead them better.